Hi friends, this is Sarvajam here. Welcome to my networking channel. Hope all are doing good. And today the topic I'm going to discuss about how we can debug the IPSEC troubleshooting in a Cisco ASA firewall. In a last video I shown you how we can debug MM8 message 2. So in this video I'm going to show you what is the reason for this particular error MM8 message 5 and MM8 message 6. So before going to the troubleshooting, so I'm going to walk you through the setup. Okay, so first the Cisco firewall 1 and 2 I have connected with a link, and this particular firewall has two interfaces I configured. One is inside and outside. So to the inside interface I connected a Cisco switch, and outside again I connected to a ASA firewall 2, and the similar scenario for firewall 2. It has two interfaces, and to the inside interface I connected Cisco switch 2, and outside is connected to ASA firewall 1. Okay, and for this particular Cisco 1, the PRIP will be 100.100.1.2, and for Cisco switch 2, the peer IP will be 100.100.1.1, and these two are the 84.35 and 84.36. So this I have connected the management interface to the GNS3 cloud. This is mainly for accessing the ASDM. So already you know ASDM is an adaptive security appliance device manager, which is a graphical representation for a Cisco ASA firewall. Okay, so these are things you have to keep it in mind. So before going to the troubleshooting, so what are the commands especially for debugging the IPSEC we have to see. So go here. So debug crypto IKE version 1. This for troubleshooting ISAC MP, and for the phase 2, that is IPSEC phase, debug crypto IPSEC. Okay, so this is a command. So both the commands let us enable from firewall 1 and firewall 2. So before going to the troubleshooting, so we will enable it on this one. Okay, IK version 2 and IPSEC, and just let us write the configuration. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to initiate a ping from the switch 1 to the switch 2. So from 190 to 168.1.2, I'm going to initiate a ping from site 1 to site 2, and also from site 2 to site 1, and then let us debug the check the phase 1 and phase 2 policies, right? So let us initiate a ping from 2.2, and let us also 1.2. So while initiate a ping, already we enabled the debug command. Now you can see the error flowing in both ASA firewall 1 and 2. So already showing, right, probably due to a mismatched pre-shared key. Okay, so this command will be very useful for troubleshooting the IPsec. Here also we are seeing there is a mismatch in the key. So we got some clues. So now let us check. Show crypto ISAC MP SA. Okay, this is the first thing we have to check. Let us check from here also. Show crypto. So crypto ISAC MP SA. So let us do a ping again. So now you can see the specific message type what I have described here actually, that is MM8 message 5 and MM8 message 6. Okay, so here you are able to see it. Initiator is showing us MM8 message 5, right? So it is showing message 6, and what about the responder? So it is showing wait message 5. So these are the messages normally we'll see in case if there is a mismatch in the pre-shared key. So now you have to cross check both the firewall 1 and the firewall 2 for the phase 1 configuration, especially the key configuration normally will configure in the tunnel group, right? So before that, let us I'm going to walk you with the configuration, what are things we have done. So normally for firewall 1, first thing we will do the configure the IKE policies. Okay, so the policy will configure like priority and what is the authentication and encryption, and also defilement group and the hash algorithm. So these parameters should be remain one and the same for both firewall 1 and 2. So this is the first thing we'll configure. Then we'll configure the tunnel group. So tunnel group will create the tunnel group. Okay, here I specify the peer IP. You can specify the name also, then the policy name and the pre-shared key. So here you have to specify the pre-shared key, and this key should remains one and the same for both the firewall 1 and 2. So if there is a mismatch in this particular configuration, there is a mismatch in the key, that's the reason I'm not able to establish the phase 1. So also this is a second step of configuration, and the third thing what we'll do, we'll go to the transform set and we'll create a, this is for IPsec second phase. We'll set the transform set name, and we'll configure the encryption and the authentication algorithm for IPsec also. After doing this, then we'll map this in a crypto map configuration. So we'll create a crypto map configuration with this transform set what we created. Then we'll specify the traffic selection. That is nothing but we'll specify the source and the destination subnet. That is 192.168.1 is source and this is the destination. So these are things we'll configure for the IPSEC configuration. First I will configure the policies, then we'll create a tunnel group, then I will create the transform set configuration, okay, and then I will map that in the crypto map configuration. Okay, so these are things normally we'll do for the IPSEC. So in this particular configuration, what I'm seeing this wait message 5 and message 6, and it clearly indicates that there is a pre-shared key mismatch. So this pre-shared key will configure in the tunnel group configuration, right? So now let us go to the first tunnel group, double click here, and let us reconfigure it. So it should be one and the same, okay, and just click OK and just click apply the configuration. And now let us check. Now let us do a ping from the source to the destination. If I'm successfully able to ping, then I'm good. Okay, so let us do a ping. Okay, I'm able to reach between the site 1 and site 2. Now let us check the configuration. So it went into active. That means the phase 1 is successful. So let us check from the ASA 2 also. So the phase 1 is successful. Now let us check. Show crypto IPSEC. That's the second phase I'm checking. So IPSEC also you can check these parameters. You are able to see the packets, 9 packet encrypt and decrypt. Similar way for the second thing also. Show crypto IPSEC SA. So you are able to see here also, right? So that means I'm able to successfully establish the phase 1 and phase 2 between the firewall 1 and 2. So if it is a wait message 2, then if there is a mismatch in the ISA MP policies. If there is wait message 5 and message 6, then there is a issue in the pre-shared key between the firewall 1 and 2. Okay. So these are things you have to keep it in mind. And for debugging commands is debug crypto IK version 1 and debug crypto IPSEC for the phase 2. And the commands to check is show crypto ISAC MP SA and show crypto IPSEC SA. This is first is for phase 1 and second is for phase 2. So these are things you have to keep it in mind. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Thank you.